Captain Roland. I remember you. You're the Defense Force. What brings you to Swabian Temple today?
It's about the outpost. We recently rescued a number of independent investigators from Hollow Zero during a routine patrol. They were all exhibiting signs of miasma.
Miasma? How peculiar. The presence of miasma has greatly diminished, but if it's manifesting in Hollow Zero...
We had some researchers from
Well, the line between what...
Huh?
Let's get back...
The independent investigators had all the proper gear, but they wouldn't give us any credentials, ID, or explain, so all we could do was plan up...
I see. So what is it that you seek from me?
The route we're taking next is in close proximity to the Lost Vault. I heard that you have a way to effectively suppress miasma.
I've consulted the divination. The key to solving this matter, the signs suggest that...
Really? In that case, now...
Not quite.
Oh? How?
The most opportune moment.
Then I guess we'd better get moving.
This is but a small errand.
What about the talisman you'll use to...
Rather than preparing the talisman...
Okay. Hup! Weakling. Hi. You must be the help that Captain Roland mentioned?
Correct. And since you've yet to insult me, I presume you're Orphe?
Yes, that's me. Sorry, she doesn't feel like talking right now. I'm not the best at analysis, but let me... So... We've located a few coordinates. There was the one...
I'll take it from here. I'm sure Captain Roland has already filled you in about the miasma victims we found.
Yes. The ethereal we faced just now was There's no longer any doubt.
I knew it!
I told them that ages ago. I can't believe those higher-ups are bringing in outside help. What are they thinking? We could have handled this ourselves.
Hold on. The whole miasma thing is already bad enough. And now suspicious...
Whatever. Just finish what you're saying and let's get moving. All this time we wasted talking to her could have been spent wiping out another wave of ethereals.
Oh, I'm okay.
Anyway, we're trying to figure out a path, but the coordinates we got don't exactly match the air. What do you think? Should we keep chasing this?
With just the 4 of us, it's unlikely that we'll be able to pinpoint the flow of miasma. I suggest we split up and follow the coordinates of those suspicious individuals. It's over. I'll watch over you. Be gone! Obliterate form and spirit. Scatter. Concentrate. Right. Leave it to me. Evil shall be purged.
You saved me! Thank you! If it weren't for you, I would have...
To risk one's life for money is hardly uncommon. But surely it wasn't just a...
Yeah, the pay is pretty good.
Why don't you tell me how... Huh. Wow. Heavens, that much? I'm so jealous. Quick, tell me, who's your employer? I mean, why don't you tell me what brings you here to the Lost Void?
Okay. You did say my teammates and I risked everything to come out here. Our employer always provides us with carrots and gives us... As for what those crystals are...
So, your employer does...
No, each time they send us out, we never really know what the paths are like until we're... And honestly, there were even a few
A mobile crystal stalagmite for... And what about miasma?
Miasma?
Okay, let me... Have your coworkers been having any unusual...
No, but they did mention they'd been dreaming lately. One of them dreamed of the fall of the old capital. In the dream, he missed the Defense Force's request for veteran. Another dream, she was given a perfectly accurate carrot route. To be honest, I also had a dream. Never mind.
I know what you encountered now. As for what happened in your dream, once you get out, remember to take... But for now, give me a cup... Take this. You should...
You're from Yunquay Summit? Then here, I'm never coming back to this place again. But this is something our employee... Or perhaps it'll give you...
Press forward. My blade is already... Victory, the only option. Weaker. Hey! Let's have some fun! More fun! I swear on my blade. Yeah. Scatter.
Ishwan Shifu, did...
Yes, those victims you mentioned were not investigators. They were...
Ether crystals? I mean, sure, if that's what they're after, I get it. Ether crystals can, but even the ones in Hollow Zero aren't much different from those in any companion hollows. Why risk everything to come all the way into the lost...
There's only one way to know for certain.
You mean, you know where they were heading?
I happened to encounter one of the miners. I asked if regular ether crystals aren't worth all the risks, then...
Moving ether crystals? How is that even possible?
Is it so unbelievable? The hollows are teeming with countless moving ethereals, fissures, and hollow raiders. Is it really so unthinkable that one or two of those beings may like roaming around?
Really? You don't find it strange?
Every person or ethereal has their own ambition. But those fake investigators, they knew nothing of my...
Okay, I see. Then what are we supposed to...
The woman I encountered, her being, she gave me a useful
A supply item? Hold on. I think I've seen something like this before. If she's with Tops, then yeah, it makes sense why she knows so much about the Lost. But the question remains. If it's just
If this matter is entangled with affairs outside the Hollow, then it lies beyond my concern. But here in the Lost Void, I gave you my word. So if the connection between this incident and miasma, for now, let us have... Your fate is sealed. Begone!
My blade is already sheathed. Purging slash!
Swift yet still. Out to cream.
Out of my way! Get sweat!
Yin and yang converge. Swift yet still, clear yet murky.
for mercy.
This party is just getting started!
Evil shall be purged!
Victory, the only option! Press forward.
Your fate is sealed! Swift yet still, clear yet murky.
I'm unstoppable! Ready for a fiery feast?
I swear on my blade. Yeah. My blade is ready.
Hey! Let's have some fun!
The ether crystals here aren't the usual variety. But I can't really tell what's special about them either. Ishwan Shifu.
Just an ethereal who likes roaming around with ether crystals on its back?
Wait, so it actually does exist? Are you talking about one of the ethereals we just...
No. The ones just now were no different from the miasma corrupted but here, I see a true large ethereal. The kind worthy of a dedicated entry in White Star Institute's export.
So the large ethereal, does it have anything to do...
From what I can tell, it seems more...
Then what about the miasma?
Captain Roland, have you ever...
Of course, but...
From what I hear, you're one of the few academics in the Defense Force. But as for myself, I'm merely a newcomer. I cannot deduce your expectations may be a bit much, even for...
Sorry.
The miasma readings in the area are still fluctuating. As for the miasma, I'm afraid the miasma here seems to share the same source as that in Lemnian Hollow. those whether Lemnian Hollow or Hollow Zero is the true origin of the miasma remains unclear. But if there are too many mysteries surrounding the miasma, I can only hope there isn't another.
Understood. I'll take some samples from these crystals and send if there are any new developments. After the last investigation, Magus and Trigger had brought back similar ether. I compared them and passed everything.
That's right. Given that there have been previous encounters with another
Any findings?
If we're talking about the Association's databases, then luckily Roland brought up that this might be connected to... And when it comes to understanding a big company, Ishu and Shifu. Are you familiar with the scope?
I'm afraid not. Please.
Compared to a traditional mining group, Tops's Rusty Cliff has some... unusual revenue. People used to think they profited from ethereals by just but that kind of revenue, especially since
Unless those crystals are
Exactly. If the real thing Rusty Cliff is, maybe Hoba simply likes collecting.
Unfortunately, we don't even know.
We'll need more info to ask.
What about the miasma?
Unfortunately, I searched every database I have access to for the key.
So the miasma's just a coincidence? No, it can't be.
I agree. It's unlikely that
Sorry, if there is nothing further, then I have something I need to tell you. I'm afraid other tasks require my attention at Yunquai Summit. As for the mysteries of Hoba, miasma, and those ether crystals...
If what we need is an then I think we've found the best...
Indeed.
Wait, you're not talking...
You are indeed
My most trusted, independent investigator...
There's no rush for the moment, though. I'm still trying to gain clearance for a related...
Got it. In the meantime...